Hello, welcome everybody. It is Tuesday night basketball from wintry Minocqua, Wisconsin. It is the Pacelli Cardinals on the road, about an hour and a half, maybe an hour 45 up to Lakeland High School, taking on the host T-Birds. I'm Dan Ross, Braden Bullis here with me as well, producing. He's doing the hard job. I'm just going to talk basketball with you guys for the next hour and a half, probably. Let's start with the home T-Birds. Gone are the superstars of the last 6 years, I would say, and that is the Wimet family. Both daughters now at UW Green Bay, having pretty good seasons this year at UW Green Bay. But a lot of wins, a lot of points scored, but all graduated. Mother, the coach, also gone. Taking over the reins is Levi Massey, probably some relation to other people here in Minocqua. Having kind of a tough year. Overall, 4-11. They are right in the middle of the Great Northern Conference at 3-4, sitting in 5th place out of 8. Kind of a rebuilding year for the Lakeland T-Birds. They don't score a lot of points, and I think that they're going to be challenged in every facet of the game tonight because the Pacelli Cardinals come in at 10-1 on the season. The only loss this year was early on against a very, very good Aquinas Blue Gold team who is ranked in Division 3. I think they're Division 3 this year. But 10-1 on top of the CWC South, likely going to be conference champions. They are rolling teams. They are number 3 in Division 5. So this is something to think about. The Lakeland T-Birds are a Division 2 team. Pacelli Division 5. So Pacelli playing up 3 divisions tonight. And on paper, it's probably not going to matter a whole lot. You still play 5-on-5, of course. Pacelli led by Jaden Zdroik, Ella Van Order, Maddie Pionek, and Haley Shishes. Haley Shisheski. I need to get that right, Braden, before we really get going tonight. Pacelli just came off a great win against the Assumption Royals. That is essentially going to be the 1-2 in their sectional, and we're a little bit away from really getting into sectionals and seeding, but we're going to talk a lot about it tonight because you can go to zaleskisports.com right now, and for $5 a month, you get all the seeds ahead of time. So for the price of a cup of coffee, you can be the smartest person in your friend group. It's time for the anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Lakeland Union High School, where tonight we have a non-conference game between the Pacelli Cardinals and your Lakeland Thunderbirds. Lakeland Union High School and all WIAA schools require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask that you rise as you are able, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we are about set for the starting lineups. Just a quick reminder. Tonight is a fantastic night on the Zaleski Sports Network. Head to ZaleskiSports.com. We got a lot of really, really good games tonight.
Here we go, starting the Pacelli Cardinals. Junior, number 3.
The Pacelli Cardinals, number 3, Haley Krzyzewski. She's averaging 11.5 a game, 6.5 rebounds. Number 5, Maddie Pionik, 12.3 points per game. Double-digit scoring is the name of the game here. Kinsley Shirk is starting tonight. Number 22, Jaden Zdroik. She's averaging 17.76 rebounds and 7 assists. That's an incredible stat line. And number 3, Ella Van Order. She's averaging about 15 a game. Pacelli puts up a lot of points. They're going to put the T-Birds in the blender tonight with their full court pressure. They're a really good shooting team on top of all that. For the T-Birds, number 2, Sloan Timmerman. Number 12, Molly Jorgensen. Number 20, Savannah Chemnitz. Number 30, senior Sophie Wiecek. And number 40, Ava Evenhouse. So a big part of this game is going to tell us right away if the T-Birds are able to handle the Pacelli pressure. The T-Birds are a little bit bigger of a team just from the eye test from high atop Ted Voigt Court. For those of us who went to school here, very familiar with Ted Voigt. Basketball coach for a very, very long time. He is in the top 20 of all-time coaching victories still in the state of Wisconsin. Also watching the Mosinee Marathon game. That's boys basketball tonight. 10-point lead for the Mosinee Indians. All right, Pacelli wins the tip. Lakeland comes out in man-to-man. Quick 3. No good by Van Order. Offensive rebound for the Cardinals. Inside touch. Almost traveled. Long 2. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Timmerman. And then she traveled with it. So the first turnover of the night for the Lakeland T-Birds gives the Cardinals a baseline out of bounds play. That's dribbled out of bounds. Nope, it's off Lakeland, so we're going to reset it. Here's Zdroik for 3. She misses everything. Sight lines are a little bit tougher here. Pacelli probably not used to playing in gyms without a background. Usually takes teams a little bit of time to really get going with it. Inside touch for 2. Evenhouse starts the scoring off. 2-0 T-Birds. Drive to the hoop. Foul. It looks like it is going to be Zdroik going to the line to shoot a pair. Falls on Jorgensen, her first. First free throw is up and in. So Zdroik hits them both, ties the game at 2. Just underway. We are a minute into this one. Pacelli playing their, we'll call it a matchup 2-3. That's what they're known for. A running shot, no good. Ball's loose, still loose on the floor. Really good job getting the ball out. Now Pacelli with the 3-on-2, running the break. Block shot. Rebecca Smith in the game for the T-Birds with the block shot. Didn't give up on the play. Hustled all the way down. High post, that shot was deflected. Pacelli coming the other way. There's Van Order. Lakeland doing their best to keep Pacelli in front of them. Van Order, 3, no good. Offensive rebound, putback is blocked again. Smith has 2 blocks here in the last 2 possessions. The T-Birds come in at 4-11. Pacelli at 10-1. 3 from the outside, off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, a second chance for the T-Birds. Chemnitz in the corner. Loses it. Here's a steal. Run out the other way. Pianek for 2. Pianek gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead. 2.5 into this one. Lakeland ready for the zone. They have a pretty good zone offense. They move the ball well. Jumper is good by Evenhouse. She has all 4 of Lakeland's points. Quickly the other way. Fast break. Doesn't fall. Rebound to Evenhouse. Lakeland trying to push the pace a little bit. Pacelli gambling on that high post pass. Layup, left-handed, good for the Cardinals. 6-4, Pacelli. Krzyzewski for 2. 3 the other way, off the rim, no good. Pacelli with another rebound. Don't have numbers this time. To the basket, looks like going to be shooting a pair is Van Order. Trying to find her first points of the night. That falls on Jorgensen. She now has 2 fouls, so she'll be heading to the bench, I would assume. It looks like Newport's going to replace her. First free throw by Van Order is good. Second one coming. Around the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Krzyzewski. Good help from behind, a little bit late getting there, so Evenhouse is going to get called for the foul. Non-shooting foul. Here's an open 3. Slow to close out. Krzyzewski now has 5. 10-4 Cardinals. Tipped ball, another steal. Baseball pass the other way. That's a nifty play. Out of bounds, going to stay with the Cardinals. All right, Lakeland gets a late sub in. That's Haley Carlson coming in replacing Savannah Chemnitz. Using the screen, did a good job shielding the defender from the ball. Krzyzewski couldn't get it to go. So Lakeland trying to carve into the 6-point Pacelli lead. Another tipped pass, another steal. That is the 5th Lakeland turnover already. Krzyzewski hands off to Pianek. Top of the key is Droik. Wild shot. Rebounded by the Thunderbirds. That's Newport. Turned it over. Kind of a long layup, no good. Second chance opportunity. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That looks like it's going to be Zadroik going back to the line for the Pacelli Cardinals. Falls on Haley Carlson, her first. Today's pregame show brought to you by Auto Select. Stevens Points, best choice for auto repairs. maintenance and tires, complete auto repair services, with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. One of two at the line. Have a jump ball. It's going to stay with Lakeland. .13:06 left in the first half. Pacelli with a 7-point lead. Number 3, Pacelli. I voted them number 2 this week in the Bound coaches or Bound media poll. Wild shot off the backboard, no good. A lot of movement. They played very well at home against Assumption this weekend. It's very possible that Pacelli is the number 1 team in the state. I think that people will see it when the playoffs come. But you know, it's a sectional that Assumption normally gets out of. Now Assumption's been jumping sectionals over the last couple of years, which happens to teams that are in the center of the state. You end up going to all different sectionals, depending on where the lines are drawn. But those teams know each other well, and they had Assumption's number. 16-footer, no good, after Lakeland's 8th turnover of the night. You see Pacelli starting to gamble on the high post entry pass. Trying to work the perimeter this time. Touching the paint off the backboard, no good. That was Evenhouse. She has all 4 of Lakeland's points. That's a wild shot, tipped. All right, they're going to say that it's off Pacelli. Looked like it was batted out of bounds. The official had a better angle than we do up here. If Lakeland wants to get back in this one, they're going to have to take care of the ball, and they have to make some shots from the outside. A lot of ifs. Here's a high post touch, high, low, Evenhouse, 2, and the foul. Little high, low action there. That falls on Samantha Sankey, her first. Find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, and service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. That's the Rock and Roll Cafe. Pionek on the wing, uses the ball screen. Pacelli being patient. Zdroik for 3, off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Again, the Cardinals come out with it. Baseline cut, missed it short, got her own rebound. Missed again, another rebound. The third try is good. That is Peyton Zdroik, her first bucket of the game. 13-6. That's another turnover. Wide open layup for 2 for Pionek. Timeout Lakeland. It's a full timeout. We'll take 60 seconds. We'll be back with more girls high school basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back. 15-6, the Pacelli Cardinals on top of the Lakeland T-Birds here in Minocqua. A lot more snow up here than what we have in Wausau. Stevens Point, probably not too surprising. A little bit of a snow belt here. Long arcing pass. Gets it back. Chemnitz in the corner, traveled. The 10th T-Bird turnover. We are not quite 8 minutes into this one. 15-6. Here, taking a look down in Marathon. Marathon leading the Assumption Royals 17-14. Assumption beat Stratford last week to force a tie in the Marywood South. For those that follow Marywood South basketball, know that Assumption has won the last few conference championships. A second loss will make it tougher, that's for sure. Left-handed shot, no good. Her own rebound off the rim, no good. Lakeland ball. Lakeland having a hard time keeping Pacelli off of the offensive glass. Today's game brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Pertessi Pizza. I feel like I'm reading the advertisers for the Stevens Point Trivia Contest. A lot of the same. Shot off the bottom of the rim, no good. Here come the Cardinals. The Cardinals like to run. It should be Fly. Zadroik for 2. She has 5. It's Pacelli's biggest lead of the night, 17-6. Have a foul on the drive. It actually saved the Cardinals because that was going to be a layup. That is going to be on Peyton Zadroik. Her first. Newport gets it to Chemnitz for 3. Only the second triple of the game for both teams. Each team now with 1. 17-9. Inside touch, inside out move. Nice, all but the finish for Zadroik. Pacelli has left a lot of points on the rim. Missed layups. Otherwise, this could very well be a 15 or 20 point game, I think. Tough pass, another turnover. 3-on-1. Dribble, layup, good. Van Order now has 3. Out of bounds, going to stay with the T-Birds. Pearson out of bounds. The T-Birds out of a box set. The Colonels did a good job, and now a steal. This is Zadroik by herself. Big steps, layup good. Having a good game, 7 points. Have missed some shots at the rim, but got a bunch of steals. Back to the high post, it's Evenhouse. And then traveled by Wiecek. Ball goes back to the Cardinals. Maida Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at madacustom.com. That's madacustom.com. Inside finish for Zadroik. She has 9 of Pacelli's 23. She has tied the Lakeland T-Birds score so far. That's what's great about the Pacelli Cardinals team this year, is they have 4 or 5 girls that can take over any game. Just depends on who has the hot hand and how the steals and turnovers are going. That's a tough running layup. Van Order now has 5. Pacelli on a scoring run here. It was a 7-point game not long ago. Now it's up to 16 with a quick 7-0 run. I like passing up to 3, but then another turnover. 3-on-1. Van Order again, layup. And this is what Pacelli does. They're able to turn the ball over. They're able to get steals out of their. It's not quite a 2-on-2, but there's another steal. I think it's safe to say that's a matchup 2-3, but Pacelli does a really good job with it. Even against teams that handle the ball really well. The Cardinals are able to get touches, able to get steals, and they like to run. They're fast. 3 from the outside, good. That's Pionik. She has 7. It's now a 21-point game. Pacelli showing good perimeter defense. Another turnover. The 14th now for the T-Birds. And then a foul going the other way. Look like Lakeland's getting a little bit frustrated. Kinsley Shirk, or Haley Carlson back in the game for the T-Birds. Simplicity CU brings home the win with great mobile options and the right loan for your family, your business, or your home. Check them out at simplicity.coop today. Off the rim, no good. A rare, clean defensive rebound for the T-Birds. You see Van Order just hounding her a little bit. When I was coaching at Newman Catholic, we really appreciated, there's a nice 3 from the outside. Chemnitz, her first bucket of the game. On any defensive rebound, don't make it easy. Make them pass the ball. Make a big pass the ball out to a guard. And you'd be surprised how many times they just couldn't do it, right? They would dribble it off their knees or their legs, or they travel. They're just not used to having to make a move with the ball. And a lot of times the guards had a hard time coming back to get that ball. So I would say 2-3 times a game you would just get free turnovers because you're making the bigs, assuming it's a big that got the rebound underneath the rim, make decisions. You don't have to play pressure defense the entire game, but you don't have to make it easy for the other team either. That's good offense back inside for Van Order. Balanced scoring tonight for the Pacelli Cardinals, not too surprising. 4 players averaging more than 10 a game. Probably going to get there tonight as well. Another tip. The T-Birds keep it, and then a travel. Looked like maybe a held ball, but they'll call it travel. 32-12. Taking a quick look down in Marathon. Marathon at halftime, a 6-point lead over the Assumption Royals. That's girls basketball. If Marathon wins out, they get a share of the conference title, so it is not done yet. 3, back iron, no good by Pionik. Another offensive rebound for the Cardinals. Tipped. It's going to stay with Pacelli. 3:15 left to play in the first half. It's a 20-point game. Pacelli looking good, looking like they're probably the number 3 team in Division 5, playing at Division 2 Lakeland. 3 from the outside, off the rim, no good. Just about got her own rebound was Adroit, but collided with her teammate. Hopefully everybody's okay. Halftime in Mosinee. Mosinee with a 14-point lead over Marathon. Mosinee has had their number on the boys' side. Be a held ball. It's going to stay with Lakeland. 2 years ago, Mosinee won right at the buzzer. That was the only loss that Marathon boys team had, I believe, for the state tournament. And last year, Mosinee came into Marathon and ran them out of their own house. Here's a steal by Zadroik, all by herself. Tried to draw the foul. Not there. Timmerman with the rebound. Takes it across the timeline herself. Talked a little bit about the changing of the guard here at Lakeland. Looks like it's going to be a held ball. It's going to go back to Pacelli. But a changing of the guard here at Lakeland. Lakeland has been really, really good the last, I would say, 7 years. High speed, a lot of pressure. And when you have 2 Division I players on your team, obviously it's going to make things quite a bit easier. 3 from the outside, misses everything. Back to Lakeland. Yeah, it's going to make a difference, and hopefully Lakeland can get it turned around. If not this year, building it back up. And that's what Massey's going to have to try to do. Step through move, not there. Own rebound, and good. Evenhouse has 8 of Lakeland's 14. Having a good game. Quick release 3, another offensive rebound and basket for the Cardinals. That was Kinsley Shirk, her first field goal of the night. 34-14. Another steal. Then a foul trying to prevent the transition break. 6th team foul on the T-Birds. That one is on Carlson, her second. Newport back in. .70 seconds left to play in the first half. Near steal. Good effort that time by Anisha Williams. Lakeland plays in the Great Northern Conference. Mentioned at the top that they are right in the middle, 5th place out of 8. That's a conference that is going to be won by Mosinee once again this year. I say once again, usually Lakeland's won it, but Mosinee, if it's not Lakeland the last couple of years, Mosinee in 2nd place most years. That falls on Evenhouse. 2nd foul on Ava. Line to shoot 2. Pacelli. Hard to tell who that is because of the ponytail hair over the number, but I think it's Krzyzewski. She makes them both. 7 for Krzyzewski. High ball screen, sets a 3 off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, it's loose. Nice rebound. Shot doesn't fall, however, for Chemnitz. Pacelli the other way. 20 seconds left in the first half. It's a 22-point lead. Pacelli can show patience this time down if you want to be the last to touch the ball this half. Down to 7. Turned it over. 2 on the clock, 1, and the time's going to elapse. So halftime, I would say that probably as expected, the Pacelli Cardinals getting a lot of steals from a lot of T-Bird turnovers. It equates to a 22-point lead. We'll take a break. It's halftime. The Pacelli Cardinals 36, Lakeland T-Birds 14. Back with some scoring figures and a recap of the first half in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Welcome back. It is halftime here in Minocqua. The Pacelli Cardinals all over the Lakeland T-Birds, 36-14. Taking a look at some of the other games on the network, and there's some really good ones tonight for you out there that are high school basketball fans. Girls basketball, Pittsville, Neilsville. I have not. That one looks like it's just about over. That's probably over. I'm sure Neilsville won that. Let's see what else here. Boys basketball, Loyal at Columbus. Loyal is a ranked team. Columbus is ranked. That's a really good one. Last check, I think Columbus was up by 6, I think Braden said. Something 37-31, something along those lines. Probably about the half. Boys basketball. Let's take a look at this one. Spencer, Neilsville. Blowout for Neilsville? Yeah. Neilsville all over Spencer. Spencer started this season 11-0, and Neilsville is going to put one on the Rockets tonight, looks like. Boys basketball, Merrill, DC Everest. Who's winning that one? DC Everest by how much, Braden? Braden is a big DC Everest guy. 23, okay. Boys basketball, Mosinee up 15, hosting Marathon, number 3, Marathon Red Raiders. Stevens Point, Neenah. What does that one look like? Neenah is ranked. Stevens Point. Neenah up 18. That is at Neenah. I miss the old Neenah Fieldhouse. The new one is the new Fieldhouse Neenah is nicer, I would say, but missing a lot of the charm that they used to have. Newman Catholic at Auburndale Girls. Let's see how much Auburndale's up by. 27. Newman is struggling once again this year. Assumption Marathon girls. Marathon leads that one at the half. Edgar Stratford. That should be Stratford, but let's take a look. Mirawood South games 25-8. Stratford Tigers roaring past the Wildcats. So a lot of really good games on the network tonight. Here in Lakeland, leading scorers for the T-Birds, Ava Evenhouse, 8 points in the first half. And then 3 apiece for Savannah Chemnitz and Britta Chemnitz, both with a triple. 0 for 1 at the free throw line were the T-Birds. We talked a little bit about Coach Wimet. She's actually in attendance on the other side of the court. For the Pacelli Cardinals, 9 points apiece for Ella Van Order and Jaden Zdroik. 7 points apiece for Haley Krzyzewski and Maddie Pionik. Then 2 points for Kinsley Shirk and 2 points for Peyton Zdroik. 6 of 8 at the free throw line, and that is how the Pacelli Cardinals start the second half with a 22-point lead. Pacelli going man this time down. Probably got to work on some things. Batted out of bounds with authority. Baseline out of bounds play for the T-Birds. Definitely missed the cutter. Had a layup. Couldn't get the ball to her. Here's Evenhouse. Being patient this time down. Looks like Lakeland's a lot more confident playing against man defense. Tipped, stolen. That is the 17th turnover for Lakeland tonight. Here's a potential steal. It is a steal. Here's Evenhouse. 1-on-2. Tipped and another turnover. Steal by the Cardinals. Baseball throw. Throws it past Krzyzewski. Out of bounds. Back to the T-Birds. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Teeth are important. It's coming from someone that has had a lot of dental work in their life. I didn't know that bad teeth really affects her health. Nice up and under move for Evenhouse. She's a good ball player. Quick three the other way, no good by Pionik. Offensive rebound, inside touch, threw it over her left shoulder. Van Order couldn't get it to go. But another offensive rebound for the Cardinals leads to 2 free throws upcoming. Savannah Chemnitz picks up that foul. Her first. Pionik shooting a pair. Line drive free throws, good. I was always taught, and then I teach girls, that if you shoot it a line drive shot, there's nothing wrong with it because you control it a lot more. But if you shoot it with arc, it's a little bit harder to control, but the chances of making it go way up, just the angle of the ball going through the hoop. So there's no right or wrong way to shoot a basketball, at least the arc as it comes in. Kind of a wild shot. Rebound comes down to Krzyzewski. 15:52 left. It's a 22-point Cardinal lead. Hitting the cutter. Foul and one. Really tough to defend that. Looks like that foul is going to be on Timmerman, her first. Free throw's good. 41-16. Three from the outside, off the rim, no good. WIAA couldn't get it to go. Driving in, loses it, steal by Evenhouse. Evenhouse keeps it herself. Gets it out to Newport. Top of the key, here's Chemnitz. A little weave action, top of the key. Evenhouse goes baseline, blow by, block shot by Krzyzewski, and a rebound from behind. Blocked out of bounds by Timmerman. Everything but the Mutombo finger wag. Can't do that in high school. Shot no good. Second chance off the rim, no good. And a third chance for the Cardinals. Ball's loose. It's a scrum. Setting up outside. Three rolls around the rim, no good for Van Order. T-Birds with it. Cross the timeline. Trailing by 25. Definitely a chance to work on things. This is a non-conference game. And really, credit to both teams scheduling this game. I know that when Lakeland scheduled this, usually it's a year or two in advance. Shot off the rim, no good. Looked like Evenhouse thought she made it. She was running back on defense. But you schedule these things sometimes a year or two ahead of time, and a lot of years this would be a really good game and a really tough challenge for Pacelli with the teams that Lakeland has had over the last several years. Didn't turn out to be that way this year, but both teams still learning a lot. Pacelli is still playing 3 divisions up. Lakeland's playing a really good team. It's only going to make both teams better. Long three from the outside, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. The arrow points to the Cardinals. Jorgensen, Carlson, and WIAA back in the game for the T-Birds. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Buy 3, get 1 free tire sale is on now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. That's buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. 3 from the wing. Front iron, no good. Good rebound by Jorgensen. Good post touch. Couldn't get it. Spun away. By the time that she released it, she was just about even with the rim. She didn't have a very good angle where she could go off the backboard or try to carve a little bit closer to the basket. Shot fake by Zadroik. Side touch Van Order for 2. It's the first point of the second half that was not scored by Pionik for the Cardinals. Foul is on Krzyzewski, her first. It's going to send Lakeland to the line. A rare occurrence for the T-Birds tonight. Evenhouse shot the only free throw in the first half for the Lakeland T-Birds. That one rattles out. The rims really look tight here, don't they? Yeah. It's a really nice field house, but the rims really unforgiving. It's the kind of rim that you'd see at like sectionals, like a sectional final or something. Yeah. Missed them both. Struggling from the line of the T-Birds tonight. 12-12 left in this one. Pacelli with a comfortable lead. Good job by Zadroik, able to carve her way in. Makes a Makes a jumper. Makes it a 29-point lead for the Cardinals. I'm glad that I got to see Pacelli play in person. I have not seen them to this point. I've seen them several times on Zaleski Sports. That's the problem with having a lot of Tuesday, Friday schedule, is that you don't get to see all the games, especially if you have a kind of home team, and my home team is Marathon boys and girls teams this year. Good offense. Left-handed layup, no good. Fight for the rebound. It is going to go to Lakeland. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful childcare and preschools in Stevens Point offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Nice up and under move. Chemnitz has 5 now. I'll say it's Britta Chemnitz because there are 2. Shot no good. Another second chance opportunity for the Cardinals. T-Birds have not been able to close out. Pacelli on the boards. A third chance and a nice pass and finish for Pionik. This Pacelli team is extremely unselfish. Inside touch, dribbled all the way to the baseline, had no place to go. The 20th T-Bird turnover tonight. Nice pass that time. Zadroik to Krzyzewski. And another steal for the Cardinals. Coming down the other way. 10 minutes left to play in this one. It's a 31-point lead. That's a bad pass out of bounds. Turnover for the Cardinals. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. Believe it or not, Braden, this is my first time seeing a basketball game at Lakeland.
Is it really?
In this gym, yeah. When I went to school here, we had a big wooden door, and it was a bandbox. It sat probably 1,000 kids, 1,000 people, maybe like 1,200, and it was sweaty. It was hot. And one opportunity. Krzyzewski going to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Super loud. We had a huge wooden door because there's an auditorium that way at the school. And if you open the doors, it was the auditorium behind it. Free throw is good. It was a pretty cool setup. The other side was a white tile with some windows. Evenhouse finishes. She's got a dozen. I'm not sure what the Great Northern has as far as all conference is concerned. Long 2, no good. But I'd be surprised if Evenhouse didn't get probably a second team bid, I would say. Really good ball player. A senior. Have a hold inside. It's going to be a baseline out of bounds throw in for the T-Birds. Krzyzewski's second. Let's take a look at where we are at with some of our games. Marathon with an 8-point lead. 8 minutes left. Trying to hold on. That'd be a really big win for the Marathon girls. Kind of shot it overhead. Krzyzewski again. She has 14. This is what the Pacelli Cardinals do. The stars come out to play each and every night. Evenhouse did a great job. Didn't hook her defender, but dribbled around her, used her big body, big frame to ensure that that shot could not be blocked. Here's a three for Pionek. It falls through. 10 this half for Pionek, 17 overall. We're going to have another held ball. That's going to be another turnover for the T-Birds. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Looks like a near travel in the paint. Block shot out of bounds, going to stay with the Cardinals. .7-12 to play, 57-22. Yeah, I love that out of bounds play. Three is good. We would always call that the gate, where you have a player on the out of bounds, but it can be during play also. Come through the other way. Steal for Pacelli. Layup is good. What's significant about that is it makes it a 40-point game, so we're going to have a running clock the rest of the way. But when you have a player that goes across the court and you have two girls setting screens and they close together like a gate, close the gate, and then you pass it to the outside and she's wide open. Wide open three here is good. Sophie Wiecek. Timeout. We'll take a break. We have not had a whole lot of timeouts this game. We have one now. 6:24 left to play. More after this on Zaleski Sports.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Welcome back. Just checking in on some things. Mosinee with a 17-point lead over unbeaten Marathon. They're going to give the Red Raiders their first loss of the year. Mosinee is a good ball club. It's a good game for the Marathon boys to kind of test themselves. Tough left-handed shot, no good. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Shot no good, out of bounds, going to stay with the T-Birds. Tipped right back at the throw-in, Savannah Chemnitz. Tipped, but retaining possession of the T-Birds. Top of the key, three for Carlson is good. Back-to-back threes for the T-Birds. 62-28. Pacelli with a bunch of subs in the game now. See Sankey in the game, starting to cycle some girls in for some playing time. The foul's on Carlson, her third. Here come the rest of the subs. That's Pionik's first missed free throw of the night. Vivian Berna in the game. Anna Matecki. Try to get everybody when I can see their jersey numbers. Free throw is good. 63-28. Evenhouse taking advantage of the smaller girl covering her. 63-30, and now a turnover. Evenhouse has it. From behind, they're going to call a foul. Looked like she grabbed the ball. Sankey back in the game for the Cardinals. The foul is on Peyton Zadroik, her second. Quick hitter, Evenhouse, off the rim, no good. Good box out that time for Pacelli. Looks like it's Matecki. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes this winter. That's a great thing. Love it. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. That's 715-344-0701. That's Stevens Point Orthopedics. Special thanks to all of our sponsors. Our pregame sponsor is Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Love our pregame sponsor. Love all of our sponsors. They are the reason that we are able to bring you free high school sports. I would say year-round, but we don't have a whole lot of summer high school sports around these parts. Berna with the field goal. Nearly everybody's in the book. Pacelli doing a good job getting everybody some playing time. 65-30 now. Pacelli was up by 40, so that's why the clock is running. Jumper by Evenhouse. 10 points this half. She's got 18. Lakeland calling timeout to get subs in. We'll keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout. Give me the opportunity to gush about our sponsors a little bit more. They are the reason that we are able to bring you free high school sports. If you have wanted to watch a game or you wanted to watch your team and it's not on Zaleski Sports, you know that a lot of these sites, they charge you passes. You have to buy either like $10 a game or you have to have a monthly subscription. It's like $20. And they say, hey, you can watch any school that you want as long as they're on the NFHS, for example. But not here, not at Zaleski. So if you do have the opportunity to visit one of our sponsors and spend your hard-earned money on a service or a good that you definitely want to have or need, and you have a chance to choose one of our sponsors. They're the reason that you're watching this for free tonight. Step back three, off the rim, no good. Our sponsors tonight, Serve Pro, number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Rock and Roll Cafe, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, Bertessi Pizza, Maida, Simplicity CU, Bruce Orthodontics, Sherrill Tire and Auto Service, Little Scholars Child Care, Valley Communities Credit Union, Ridgetop Exteriors, Nicolay Bank, and Stevens Point Orthopedics. In our post-game show, which is coming up in 20 seconds, is Nasonville Dairy. I will be on the floor with the Pacelli coach right after this one with our player of the game, which I'm going to let Coach choose. Coach Smaglik. Final score, Pacelli 65, the Lakeland T-Birds 32. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Stay tuned. Enjoy the cheese commercial.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Feltz Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Feltz Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
I think the cheese commercial's about done. All right. On center court with Pacelli coach, congratulations on another win. It's a long trip up here. A lot more snow here than what we have a little bit down south. How would you grade how the girls went about the business tonight?
The first half I wasn't too happy with, and it wasn't so much on the defensive end, it was on the offensive end. You know, Lakeland was a pretty good defensive team, a little bit taller than what we're used to. So I think, you know, we've been rushing a little bit more, and not just this game, but in a couple past games too. But once they settle down and start to play how we can play, which our team is a fast break team, getting those steals and pushing the ball up, I think we did a lot better job with getting that done.
Yeah, and you're playing up 3 divisions, which is quite a bit, I would say. Not a lot of Division II teams would play a Division V team, right? And I don't know when it was set up, and I saw you talking to Coach Wimet, obviously a legend at the school now. When you schedule your non-conference games, what do you want to get out of them, and was this a good experience for you guys?
Yeah, you know, in our first game of the year, we actually played Wausau West, which is a Division II team, or Division One. Yeah. And we play a lot of these teams in our summer league that we play up in Wausau. So you know, we kind of get a little bit used to kind of how they play and stuff. And you know, even though the drive is a little bit longer and it's going to be a late drive back, it's always fun to get out of, you know, the central Wisconsin area and go a little bit north or a little bit south. And you know, our conference isn't as strong as what we'd like to be, so you know, when we're scheduling in the off season, we want to make sure that, you know, all of our non-conference games are pretty much playing up. We don't really have any non-conference games that are against Division V schools, but with just how weak our conference is, you know, playing these bigger teams and better conferences will only help us in the long run.
Yeah, I wasn't at the game on Saturday, but I wanted to ask you what it means to beat Assumption, right? And you guys have beaten them in non-conference in past years, but this felt a little bit different this year. And Assumption has had a lot of graduation the last couple of years, especially this year. It's probably somebody that you're going to see again. What was your takeaway from that game?
Again, we had a slow start. We dabbled a little bit in zone and man. I think the key thing, though, was we locked down Jordan Jaglinski, somebody who averages 21. We held her to 8 points, and 4 of those being free throws. And that was kind of our key coming into the game, was making sure that we shut her down. She didn't have, you know, the support people around her that she did last year. Yeah. So I think really taking her out of the game really got us going. We started to do our transition pushes, but like you said, you know, we beat them in non-conference without in the playoffs, and then they kicked our butts in the playoffs. So I think they kind of were thinking about that a little bit too. And it's always nice to play on our home court too.
Absolutely, and you guys are almost guaranteed the 1 seed because of the head-to-head this year, so you guys are going to be good to go. Congratulations, Coach. Yep. Try to get home before midnight.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, for all of us at Zaleski Sports, we saw the Pacelli Cardinals win a game against a team 3 divisions higher, improved to 11-1 on the season. For Dan Ross and Braden Bullis, have a great night.